You straight up cuckooed that dude, bro. Oh my God.
You've got all your Charger gear on because
feeling fresh as hell.
Well, you guys better enjoy it. The fans loved it.
You have to love what you're seeing on tape if you're a Chargers fan, especially for the future with Justin Herbert.
On the move and throws and touchdown.
Do this together. Players, coaches, staff, fans, together we can create something truly special.
Stay tuned for some good content.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to the Charger Chat. I'm your co-host, Will Dogson, with my buddy, Kev Huggin Duggan.
What a weekend. Oh, my God.
What a
It's
weekend.
not the weekend, but it's
getting there.
It was a moment.
But let's not forget Kyle, the coach, Duggan.
Hooah!
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 That's right, folks. We are still in the same house, but when you're hearing this, we've long separated.
Yeah.
Kevin is probably up in the air at this point,
Europe.
flying across
Europe
an
somewhere.
ocean. Yeah. So this is a episode from the past, essentially, but you're hearing it as live as it could possibly be for us right now. You're getting live emotion because we've got the draft to talk about.
It's 12:30.
It's 12:30 in the morning, folks.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch, Motley Crue, taking
I'm
forever to
on
get.
my
I'm on my way.
Home, sweet home.
All right, so we've got day one to talk about, day two to talk about. We've got a little teaser from the Brisket Bronze and then a compressed Ask Boltfam. So let's talk about it. Let's start from the top. Day one. It's such a blur right now. We'll see how much.
We've done so much shit.
This is Wednesday night,
We can
pre me
remember.
arriving.
Yes. So I worked on Wednesday, got off work, met up with Kev. We got in the car, sped down here because
ass.
we found out maybe like a week prior that the Chargers were going to have a pre-draft party.
Yeah.
Because for those of you that aren't aware, we got invited to be a part of the Inner Circle B Squad.
So the inner circle was what, maybe 30 people, 25 people?
No less than that.
I was going to say
20?
there's like maybe five. I'm going to say 25. I think there was maybe 5 rows of 5 chairs.
Yeah, like 20.
There's 25 people that were invited by the Chargers,
Yeah.
Correct.
in essence. And we were very lucky to be
I
included.
just want to shout
in
out
that.
James Ebo and fan of the
Enrique.
year,
Enrique.
Enrique.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hooked it up and helped put our name in the hat. And so you guys were able to go to the dinner, the pre-dinner.
Right. So we got in, they said, congratulations, you're part of the Inner Circle, but you're going to be basically like if
Bullpen.
somebody can't show up,
Yeah.
we come in, we're the seat fillers, essentially.
Yeah,
we come
yeah,
in
yeah.
because we got to make
You
sure
got to keep it full.
Couldn't
Both
be
fam is
happier about
represented
it.
well.
I
Exactly.
will fill a seat.
I'm totally happy with it. So
Yeah.
because that meant that we got to go to the pre-draft party, which was at City Barrel and Kitchen.
Sick.
Awesome, because we're in Kansas City right now.
Yeah,
That's going
downtown.
to be territory.
Yeah.
So it's just like, what possible safe haven could we find
Yeah.
in the middle of this Kansas City Chief town?
Yeah.
And God bless them, they took City Barrel, decked it out. There
Full
was a nice
Chargers.
little Charger
Yeah.
flag out front, which immediately that was like, okay, that's a safe haven. We go in, in the back is covered in bolts. Oh, we never got to see, they're probably going to give it away tomorrow. They had like Justin Herbert posters. There was like a prayer candle,
It was so rad.
decals everywhere. They had, can you grab one of those? Oh no, you got one right here.
Here.
Yeah, hold it up. The Charger cup.
So this is a cool story, actually.
It is a cool story. We'll get to it, but let's set everything else up. So Rike's there, James Ebo's there, and a bunch of other Charger fans are there.
I'm not.
And they give it.
Kyle wasn't.
Kyle wasn't. Kyle couldn't
okay.
couldn't get Wednesday off, but he's here now.
Yeah,
Obviously, he eventually made it. Just not for the kick-ass dinner because we got free food, free drinks. There was raffle. Kevin won.
I was the first raffle.
The literal first
Literally
ticket
the first
puller.
one. Enrique pulled one out and was
That's sick.
mwah.
And
Yeah.
you want a sweet little tumbler.
It's the tumblers right over your shoulder.
It's great.
Over there.
That's great.
Won a cool tumbler. Other people won a bunch of stuff, and then I was like, "There's probably no way," because we both came in at the same time.
Yeah.
What are the odds that my ticket would get?
And then
both?
who won?
Adam Poles.
Me. I won.
And but the funniest thing for me was how like all the staff there was wearing Charger stuff.
Yes, the staff had
And
Charger shirts.
We got a moment to like talk to the staff, and the staff wasn't Charger fans.
Oh no! Okay,
So they begrudgingly were wearing Bolt Up.
Yeah.
And
Should have got one of their shirts.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been sick. I would have liked to have had one of their shirts, but it becomes a thing of like, hey, will you put this Charger shirt on? No. How about if I give you some money? Fine.
How about you're fired, asshole?
Yeah, that too. Yeah, maybe John might have been threatened there.
Yeah, kind of like when Kevin did the commercial with Frank Clark and he took a picture with him.
Yeah.
That was the worst day of my life.
And this might have
You
been the
did it.
worst day
Yeah.
of my life.
No,
Waiting
Okay, you did it.
I have a little more compassion
Yeah,
for them
you
now.
did it.
So
yeah.
it was a great night. And as Kyle held up, there were those metal cups, which look like the cups that we would get at SoFi Stadium.
It's the same like metal, but it's different because it doesn't say SoFi Stadium anywhere.
Right.
And there's this blue streak around it. It's
Yeah.
I had an
super-
idea.
Yes.
And the idea was, hey, there's a huge stack behind the bar.
There was a bunch of,
And we were nearing the end of the night.
Is that they're extra?
It was the extras.
we clearly weren't going to
And-
blow through all of these
and
cups.
I looked at Adam. I was like, hey, we need these. How do we do this? And the answer
How do we
was
convince them?
everyone knows what beer pong is.
Mhm.
And you need
So
the
hey,
cups.
we have an epic game of beer pong coming out.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We
Give
need-
us the cups.
We need cups.
Give us the cups so nobody
And-
gets hurt.
Yeah, and
Give me the cups and no one gets hurt.
Mr. Adam Wooldog Woolley pulled it together.
Kevin came up with the plan. I enacted it and said, hey,
Great success.
great success. Let them know we got this. We're going to do this really epic beer pong. We didn't. But
We're not
we would
12.
love
Do
to
we just
have these
literally?
cups.
Oh, hold on, I'll get the ball. I'll be right back.
And so she was like, let me see what I can do. And then maybe 10, 15 minutes later, she comes up holding this stack of
20
metal
Here it is.
LA Charger cups. They're like little solo cups, but they're metal
It's
and
like a
they're
little
better.
football.
Oh, little cups.
It's like a little football.
So
So we
gave
have
it
these
to
now.
those. Yeah, gave us those, put them in a bag, and there was a bunch of other like tiny little swag pieces. Great way to start the night.
Let me
Wednesday.
just yeah,
we were
just-
on fire.
We just need to say the Chargers took care of
Oh, they
their fans.
completely took care of us.
Like we heard some stories of the other fans from other
Yeah.
teams and the lack of anything that their team did for them. Chargers
Chargers went
took care of
above
us.
and beyond, and we'll talk about it for the next part. But
Yes.
gift cards to like go,
Yeah, just like
do
here's
whatever
money.
with.
Yeah.
dude. The Chargers don't mess around.
Chargers
No.
hooked it up.
That was
Yeah,
We'll
pretty
we'll
cool.
get to all of the sweet little goodies, but made sure that we felt welcome. Make sure that we are
Appreciated,
going
yeah.
home with stuff,
Yeah.
like without having to throw in any extra money or anything like
Yeah.
that.
Right.
Just to go there and cheer on
Just
the
took
team
care
that
of
we
us.
love so much.
Yeah.
Rachel,
Rachel,
Rachel, Rachel,
Okay, shh,
Rachel.
shh, shh. It's 1 o'clock.
It's very
We
true.
have neighbors,
We aren't still in Kansas City.
Airbnb rules.
but we love you, Rachel.
Yeah,
Yes.
thank you, Rachel.
So that was basically the end of the night for us, for Kevin and I. Wednesday night. Thursday morning, we wake up bright and early.
And what do we do?
Pick
We
up
go
this
get
guy.
this
Pick up
guy.
this asshole.
Yeah, you're.
Wait, I just want to see it enter. That guy. Okay.
Hey, man.
And so we go pick up Kyle, who had sadly didn't get a full night's rest.
No, I went to bed at midnight. Woke up at 4 a.m. for my flight.
you were
I was
literally.
running on fumes.
You're-
That's for darn sure.
Yeah.
But hey, guess what?
Chicken
I'm
butt.
proud of you. You rallied.
I rallied. I
Hard.
really did.
No,
I
not
was
just
so
rallied,
excited.
but you became like there were captain moments. I'm the captain now.
Yeah,
You had a few of those during the day
for sure.
when you should have been napping.
I kind of felt like I was gonna show up. You guys were gonna be tired from the night before, and I needed to like bring the energy a little
But
bit.
little did you know, our energy was high. You were like,
I was a little sleepy.
This was the face.
That was me arriving at the airport.
at 4 a.m.
Yeah.
going,
Go
here we go.
Chargers.
did we turn up this minivan that I drove to 11 and do some, Thunderstruck? We did.
We did.
We had to pick him up with Thunderstruck. It
Absolutely.
had to happen.
Had to happen. So we picked up Kyle, came back to the Airbnb, dropped off stuff.
Went to Yard House.
We went to the Yard House.
Met
yes.
Ross.
And we met Daiyan Bowl Club.
We met Daiyan Bowl Club. Yes. We got
Pablo, Zach,
yes.
BK.
Enrique.
Met up at Yard House, had a great lunch. Everything was going good. And all of a sudden,
Here's I want to set this up because
Set it up.
you don't fully know when you're like wearing your Charger. We were wearing Charger gear the whole time.
I didn't bring anything else.
I didn't, yeah, nothing else.
I had literally nothing
There
else.
was no neutral clothing
So
of any kind.
you don't quite know when people come up to you in Kansas City when you're wearing your stuff, what it's going to be,
What to
what
expect,
the energy is,
Yeah.
right? So we had our waiter was awesome,
Yeah.
but then general manager came over.
Yeah, general manager comes over, and the first question out of his mouth is,
Are you from San Diego?
"Are you from San Diego?"
LA? Or...
Which right away,
That's a controversial topic.
shields come up because you're like, okay, are you going to yell at me because
The Chargers
I'm still a
moved
Charger
from
I'm
San
still a
Diego.
Charger fan,
Yeah.
or are you going to support me for saying, hey, good on you for sticking with the
them.
Chargers?
Yeah.
So I think we tentatively were like, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you?
Or like, why? It
was
was
the
not even, are
defense of,
you?
like-
because we don't know if what he is yet. It's just
Yeah,
like,
it was
why
like,
do you,
yeah.
why you asking?
I am.
What's it to you?
Who's asking?
Yeah. And so he starts talking to us, and he pulls out his wallet, and on his wallet, etched into it, is a bolt.
Yeah.
Is a Charger
It's like
bolt.
it's the brother.
So it's just like, oh,
Raj.
shields down. Lower the shields,
Shield
baby.
down.
Let's go.
Welcome
Open
in.
the hug, the hug
Lower the
doors.
shields, open the hugs.
So talk to us, had a great conversation, and basically let us know that, and all of you people, if you live in Kansas City and you want a safe space to
Yard
go
House,
to watch
Kansas
Charger
City.
games, Yard House, Kansas
He's a
City.
general manager.
Raj.
He's a Charger fan.
I think it was Raj.
Raj.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Raj.
Look for Raj, and you'll be fine.
He'll take
Just
care of
say,
it.
I know Raj.
Yeah.
Or Charger Chat send me, or
Bolt
something
up.
like that.
Yeah.
Bolt up, whatever the code word might be, but just know that you'll be
Or
okay.
you go,
there.
can I speak to your manager?
Can I speak to your manager?
Yeah.
That's the move.
That's the move.
Let me stop you there, Glenda. Let me see the manager.
You just walk in, I want to talk to your manager. Full Karen.
Exactly.
Love
So
Karen.
after that, we're expecting to go.
We got a little tail between our legs moment.
It was a Charlie Brown moment.
yeah.
Yeah.
We were with Rike, fan of the year.
Fan of
Yes.
the year, celebrity.
He's
They-
like, hey, dude, let's go. We're gonna go get our passes.
yeah, you guys
we got
will,
out there.
We'll take the No, we didn't expect the pass. We knew we weren't in day one.
There was, not a good
but
chance
we
for us
thought
to
we
get
could
there.
get on the shuttle to go to the draft.
to just get a ride.
Just because we were just going to go to the draft experience like a normal fan that was
Right.
there. Nothing special. We weren't like hoping for anything.
right.
And then we get there and
We got
And we didn't get just like told no and shut down. It was like, oh,
she was so sweet.
Very
Rachel
sweet.
felt very bad.
Rachel. She tried her best.
She really
she
did.
really
She let
did.
us down easy, but
No.
it still hurt.
yeah.
It still hurt. Like we like the only way we could fix this problem is to walk outside
Get on a
and
bird.
get on a bird.
Yeah, we got on the bird scooters.
we
drove
rode those-
a
and we
mile.
scooted
We
our
rode those
way.
f***ers around
That
so
was so
hard.
fun.
Yes.
It was the like, and we did the shuttle, today.
Yes, eventually.
Not even
Not as fun as
Not
the
as
bird.
fun.
No,
That's the
you
bird.
don't feel the wind in your hair.
No.
It's your-
No.
You're not getting yelled at.
Yeah.
Birds from Chiefs fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's more the bird was the way to go.
Exactly. So we took the birds down, got there, and thought that we parked it kind of close enough that be like, oh, surely it's just around the corner.
Still walked a good
5 miles.
half
And
mile,
they were
yeah.
like, oh, it's just 5 more blocks. What they didn't mention was it was uphill.
directly uphill. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just like, oh God, just kill me. Just leave me here. You guys go
You
ahead.
guys go enjoy it. Yeah.
Just tell me how it was.
Yeah.
I'll roll down the rest of the way and meet you at the bottom. No, we toughed it out. We got up to the top. Easy breezy getting in. And
I think it was fake.
Thank God for Kyle though, because we found this like memorabilia booth.
yeah,
And they had like 5
So
Justin
many
Herbert
good things,
helmets. And there was one, I'm still considering like running back over there.
No.
But LT like 30. But
There's
here's the
there's
thing.
an LT helmet signed 30% off. That
But-
was
but
the
here's
one,
the
we might have
thing.
missed that one.
But the 30% off, what does that actually mean? You know,
means he
what I mean?
can't move it. He wants to move it.
No,
And why not give it to some Charger fan that is willing to pay for it? And hey, you know what? I'll take 30% off. for
Yeah,
it.
30% off,
'Cause you're a
still $300.
good-looking guy.
Yeah, so but there were so many awesome things there. Thank
It
God,
was like a
thank God
museum.
for you guys. My wife
Walked you off that
Yeah,
cliff.
Yeah, you're
because
welcome.
I was about to spend about $650 on a
But you didn't.
Herbert helmet.
But you didn't. You lived
did.
to tell the tale.
We went through the draft experience. It was cool. There was a lot of cool stuff.
There was.
Hey,
It,
can I
it was
say-
packed though.
The
Yeah.
line-
Too many fucking Chiefs fans.
Which
Well,
listen,
come on,
it's
we're in Kansas City, yeah.
It's to be expected.
I
won
blame
the-
myself.
I understand.
They won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of.
It was
I mean,
sure
it's
to be a
fine.
turnout.
Yeah, it's fine.
People just talk shit to us.
A lot of shit talk.
We had a solid comeback though.
Yeah, Kevin came up with a good idea because there's not really like a response to it. If they came up to us to talk,
Well, it
smack,
depends on how they approached you.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
when we were on the bird, someone said Justin Herbert sucked. And I was like, go fuck yourself. And sped away on the
Your
scooter.
mom.
Go fuck yourself.
But one guy, we ran into some Raider fans. There's like Justin Herbert because we all
Chargers?
had Justin Herbert jerseys on. They're like Chargers, and we're like, you suck. And he's like, oh, nothing. He didn't like.
There were so many people
No,
that
we shocked him.
Yeah, he had nothing to
We
say.
shocked him.
so many
hard.
people approached us talking trash and thought they were being funny.
Yeah,
Like,
they thought we were gonna like.
and what's the
Yeah.
deal with Charger fans? Am I right, folks?
Yeah.
Like expecting some kind of like, oh, good job.
No, he should have like a peanut gallery behind
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah, it's like
He's
he had-
by themselves.
It's like they had their boys with them, and they
Yeah.
were all coming to talk crap. But
Yeah.
he was alone, and we were like, "Do you want us to
Okay,
like laugh
like-
along with you?"
What's your end game?
Yeah,
here?
what's going on?
yeah.
Like tonight, the Bengals dude walked up, and he's like, "So like, you guys don't have any fans, right?" And we're like,
And there's like 25
Yeah.
people
All of us.
We
there
all
flew
flew
here
looking
from-
at him like,
just as full as any other team. And they're
Yeah.
like,
"What?
go the away.
Yeah,
yeah,
just
like,
get
what
away
are you,
from us,
What are you
dude.
doing, dude?
You're not
So-
welcome."
The fan interactions were weird. But when we got to.
It was also weird. Sorry,
No,
it was
go
also
ahead.
weird that it wasn't even a game. We were just there as people.
Right.
Yeah.
There's nothing on the line.
Absolutely
Nothing.
It
on
wasn't
line.
just this is just the Chargers draft that
Yeah.
happened to be in Kansas City for some reason.
No, it's just
All 32 teams had fans there. And I guess it's just because you're an AFC West opponent, because we never saw like Kansas City Chiefs yelling at Raider fans or Broncos fans. It's just that was our interaction, was like
just
getting
being
it from
idiots.
everybody
Yeah.
else. So
Wasn't cool. but-
yeah. So the experience it looked cool, but it was packed. Like we had plans to be like, oh, we're going to do the 40-yard dash.
Yeah.
We're going to do the vertical jump.
None of that
We're going
happened.
to dance. We're going to do all these
We
things.
did
And it was-
dance.
You
We
did.
dance.
You danced.
hard.
We did dance.
Yeah.
Hey, Kyle.
Yeah.
We danced.
You guys cut a run for sure.
It was also $16 a beer, which was
Alcohol was
insanity.
expensive.
So yeah, our night one was short lived at the draft.
Right.
And then
'Cause
we came home full blown, hang out on the few people that actually did hang out with us on
Yeah.
Instagram. Had a good time. We
Yeah.
were planning to do it for 10 minutes, turned into
Just
almost
the
2
whole-
hours.
Yeah. Almost the full first
Yeah.
round.
And Adam took over at one point and was a
Hooah.
full German and hooah.
Yeah. If you look it up on the Instagram, basically the last chunk is just me talking to people, waving at them, and
Yeah.
Kevin and Kyle laughing their asses off in the background.
Hello.
Yeah, and just-
You get away.
It was
So
pretty funny.
it was fun. I mean, the draft itself, the very first night was just too full of people.
Yeah.
It was too much. It was way overwhelming. And so came back home, did all of that, and got to see our first round pick, which, as you all
Johnston.
heard, if
Come
you
on.
listened to the instant reaction, Quentin Johnston.
Which
So,
as time goes along, I'm getting more and more.
I'm totally
excited
cool
about.
with it.
Yeah.
I'm so fired up, dude.
Yeah.
Like I see people on social media, like, I get it. You had people that you wanted, before, and
you had people that you wanted, you didn't get them. And so now you're going to look at the guy and look at everything that's wrong with
Right.
him and say, why did we do this?
and that's not what we're about.
No.
Not what we're about. If that's what you want to be about, if that's your
it's
MO,
your prerogative. Go ahead.
Totally go
but
for
we
it.
just we're excited.
Be soft. Yeah, if you want to.
We're really pumped about this.
just into your cup.
Yeah,
You can be soft if you want to be soft.
Hey,
No,
Just get over yourself and
Yeah.
jump on board because Quentin Johnston's going to score a bunch of touchdowns for us.
Right.
Yeah.
No, this is after letting it kind of sink in, because we were not disappointed. We were
No,
just
just
surprised
a little shocked,
because
yeah.
we were expecting speed
Yeah.
And come to find out that, hey, Quentin Johnston's pretty freaking fast.
Yeah.
He's pretty good at getting the yards after the catch. Probably one of the
And
best.
he's not quite, from what everyone's saying, he's not quite the, Mike Williams.
No, I mean everyone on Twitter's like, he's not Mike Williams. Stop, he's not Mike Williams. He has dreads, but he's not Mike Williams.
Well, they're, they're practically the same
He is a
height.
wide receiver.
Practically
so
the same weight.
Same position.
Exactly.
Like, pretty damn close.
Yeah,
Basically
same
height.
wingspan and
But
everything.
I will give it like the more that I've watched of highlights of him, he is a little twitchier than Mike Williams.
Yeah, he's shedding blocks.
Yeah. He like
Or tackles.
Yeah, when a guy's there, he has a little bit more awareness of how to get out of tackles, and so I think he's everyone wanted a 5'10" quick, shifty little guy. I think you got that. He's just 6'3".
He's just a lot bigger.
Like he's just 6'3". Like he's just really big, but he still offers what we needed in that pick. Like we all wanted,
Which is kind of scary.
Can you
Yeah.
imagine all your wide receivers walking out there? They're all like 6'4" to 6'2".
Keenan's our little guy at 6'2".
6'2". Yeah, that's
Right.
your wide receiving core. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Right. So, and at the same time, we're also not going to be disappointed with the guy without seeing him play
Right.
with
Right.
Justin Herbert
Yeah.
and the team and the
And that-
offensive coordinator and everything.
Even he said that when he was asked about like becoming a Charger and like Justin Herbert, he's like, I just can't wait to, like, when I first got the call, I was excited. Like, I got a great
You're going
quarterback.
to be catching balls from Justin freaking Herbert.
Dude, you're gonna catch lasers from Justin.
And
Herbert.
Kellen Moore is going to be your offensive coordinator.
Yeah, and welcome to that party.
Welcome to the
you know
party,
what I mean?
pal.
Like, and even it was kind of cool because they had Tom Telesco who's like, hey, we have a deep wide receiver room.
You don't
It's
have
not
to be
like-
the guy.
It's like, guess what? You're not stepping in. You have to fucking do it right now. It's like
Next year you're gonna have to be the guy, but this year
learn.
come in, find a role, figure out where
Just
you're
help
at,
us win.
get better,
Yeah.
like just consume everything you can from Keenan and Mike and get better.
So we have so much depth now, wide
Yeah.
receiver. It's crazy. It really is. So I'm beyond excited. That was great. That was great day one.
Right. Great day one. Day two comes around. We have ourselves some eggs and
We
bacon.
go to Top Golf.
Eggy
Go to
wait.
Top Golf.
We Top Golf.
Oh,
That's
we
such a
hung out
word
with the
today.
Die Bowl Club bros.
Yeah.
Some Zach, some Pablo, some Rike.
Rike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some golf shots got you 2
And
points.
while
Some
I
got you
golf,
75.
Guys, hey, remember when I mentioned earlier that Kyle was a better golfer than me?
I am.
I'm just saying that, like,
You can top golf.
if you're gonna go with points.
Steve Perry.
Literally,
I was living in Kevin's head. I was in his head so bad.
I fucked Kyle up so bad with one shot. He like I don't even know how to say it. He just like clipped it so bad that you made
That
it.
was funny.
It was good.
There was
Yeah,
one good one.
He
for
got me
Kyle.
real good.
Yeah.
Like your legs like buckled.
Yeah, I went on my full backswing. Goes Steve Perry. I like lost control of my body and topped it, but I hit it left into the little first
You got
target.
4 points.
I got
Still
4
got
points.
points.
Proud of you.
I got 4
I'm
points.
still for your points. Yeah. Yeah,
So-
that was a good time. But while
Top
we
golf
were
was fun.
there, we were playing. We like right when we sat down.
Yeah, we got a
got a
text.
text. Guys,
Guess who was
Yes.
from? Rachel.
Rachel.
She told us
Inner circle.
we've been calling
Congratulations.
the lefty, the
Yes.
bullpen. We need you. Tap in. It's our turn.
Yes.
We're
Yeah.
here. And
We're in the. It said like you're in the inner circle for round
it
two.
changed the whole dynamic because
Oh,
the whole
yeah.
day I was like woke up like, oh, I don't know what's gonna happen. This is gonna be stressful.
gonna
And like
suck
before I
if
had
we're
a time to
home.
really get like bummed out about it, it was like you guys are in.
You're in.
You know what I loved about the text? It's not so much that we got in. That's obviously the best
Yeah,
part.
yeah.
But the fact that they said Kevin, Kyle, and Adam.
Yeah,
it
we're a
wasn't,
thing.
hey, Kyle, congratulations, you're
Yeah,
in.
yeah.
Kevin, congratulations,
No.
you're in. Adam,
They
congratulations.
knew we were a
Group
package.
text.
It was a
That's true.
group.
They knew we were a package.
They
deal.
knew that we were
Yeah.
a pack.
Because I
A
wouldn't
wolf
go.
pack.
I would not
We're
have
the
gone in
three-man
without you
wolf
guys. Yeah. Would not have gone in without you
No,
guys.
no.
So got the text, got everything squared away, left Top Golf,
After I beat Kyle,
came home, got changed into our gear.
it's true. I did.
Zach beat you.
That's totally fine.
Oh, you know why we were at Top Golf and not a golf course? Because Kevin's too scared to go on a golf course with me.
I didn't have 4 hours. Go to-
No, that's the truth. Kevin's too scared to go actually hit golf shots on a golf course with Kyle.
You give me some respect because last time we played Top Golf, I was not at the level I am now.
I don't really want to give you that.
Just
Don't wanna give
say
you
it.
After the shit talk that you've been putting
Say
out
it.
right now.
You got to give respect, love,
I don't.
So we came home,
friendship, brother.
got into our gear, took an Uber down to the hotel, the Hilton
President.
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 Fancy, very fancy.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Very nice.
Met up with
Ricky.
our squad, all the Daiyan
Yeah.
Bolt Club folks, got our lanyards, which
Guys.
that was what a change of pace that was to go from Rachel going like,
Flip it up.
Ooh.
Rachel said,
can't get it on.
he can't get on the shuttle.
to congratulations.
Oh, I know. And she the best part, she knew us.
Oh, of course.
She's like, I'm so happy to give this to you.
Kyle. Here's your lanyard.
Here you go. Here you go.
And by
Here
the
you go.
way, this lanyard is actually signed by Roger Goodell.
Yes,
We'll get there.
we'll get there, but there's the proof positive that
The proof is in the pudding.
We were
Roger
there.
Goodell.
We're not
That's not the
lying.
only signature we got, and we'll get to it. So, got our badges.
Other side. There you go.
Got our badges. Then had to wait for a shuttle, which ended up being an hour later than
A
originally
long
planned.
wait. Yeah.
So took a little bit longer, but hey, we got to sit around.
Hang
You
out.
got
with-
to slap
we got
him.
this. Yeah. We played some game. Bloody Knuckles. I bloodied him up a
Oh,
little
that
bit.
was solid. I played
Yeah.
Bloody Knuckles as an adult.
Yeah.
That was real shit.
Yeah.
We f***ed each other up pretty good.
Yeah.
But we got on the shuttle, got down to Union Station, got off,
Walk
walked
straight
through
in.
this wasn't like, oh, you get to walk through the whole draft experience and then find
This
a
is
little
a side door. This is a secret door. This was like the Brisket broads were like, Justin went through a secret door.
We found
went
it.
through the
The
secret door.
door,
Yeah,
yeah.
we found it.
So went through the secret door and you're there.
Yeah.
You are immediately in front of the stage. All the seats are there for all the teams.
So crazy.
yeah, it was just so weird because we're so used to seeing it on TV every draft.
Yeah.
Seeing the stage on TV. And then when you're actually there, it's like, wow.
And the AFC West,
was primed.
due to the Chiefs, right? Like they put
That
us
had
all
to be the
together
reason.
because the Chiefs are our
Yeah.
AFC West. We were dead center.
Right in the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they grouped all the AFC West teams together. So that includes the Chiefs, who were the Super Bowl winners.
Yeah.
But that meant Chiefs, Broncos, Raiders, Chargers.
We were all dead
all
center.
grouped together,
Yeah.
dead center.
I'm not gonna lie. The fans for the other teams,
They're not good,
They
dude.
picked some bullshit fans.
Dude, they're just not Charger fans. They went around McCourty and then the girl from
right.
NFL. They were like, we're gonna go around and see whose fans are here.
Who's got the loudest
Yeah,
fan?
blah blah blah. And so everyone was kind of like, yeah, but like we were all friends. It felt like we were all friends.
We were
All-
all
dude.
fam. dude.
everyone there we were just family. It was like, hey, when they come over here, we're all gonna stand up. We're gonna do this together. Like we had some like cohesion. It really did feel like I don't care if we're the smallest fan base, whatever
Doesn't
you want to
matter.
say. We had the best.
We were
fans.
the best
We were
fans,
the best
for
fans
sure.
there. The most respectful of other teams.
Oh, yeah.
Other teams came up to talk shit. We were like, oh, that's hard to hear. But like, okay, cool, whatever. See you later, dude. Like, go on about your day. No one
Again.
was like aggressive or vulgar. I was really proud to be a Charger.
Yeah, 100%. It was weird because all these other fans, the only thing they can say to try and get under our skin is that you guys don't have enough fans.
They're stuck on it.
Which is so weird when you are surrounded by
I know,
the
you're
equal
like
amount of group of
the
fans
best.
that every other
You
team
have 25.
has.
We have 25. What?
So do
what are
you not
talking
have
about?
enough fans? Like, what are you
talking
saying?
about?
And
here?
we were sitting right
I'm with. This is the president of our fan club.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
fan of the year.
I'm diehard. We have a Bolt club.
We have a club.
We have a club of fans that are diehard. Like, we have fans. What do you- You're an idiot.
It was kind of funny to see.
This is
like,
Rike. You don't know him? Like,
yeah.
come on.
It was kind of funny to see like all the different fan bases because clearly there was a different criteria for who got
How
in.
you
what.
got in, yeah.
But we were sitting right next to the Browns fans. The median, like the average age was like
70?
70.
Yeah.
The guy.
It was an old
It
There
was
were some old heads.
as
Yeah.
Yeah.
There were
was
some
the-
old heads.
And hey, it's not fair. We're bringing the energy.
We're
That
bringing the
guy
energy. And
hasn't had that energy in 40 years.
Right.
It's not his fault.
yeah.
No, it's not his fault. I mean, I was sore from my flight. I'm 32. Like, that guy's still recovering. For sure.
And his was months ago.
He came in a couple weeks ago.
He
Yeah.
flew in two weeks ago.
No.
Oh,
He
Jesus.
still has ice packs.
Yeah.
So we get there, we sit down again, more swag.
Yeah.
We get hats.
You
and
walk
foam
into a
lightning
bag of
bolts.
like football cards.
New
and-
pin. I got
Yeah, pins.
New pin.
Yeah.
You got a magnet.
You got your
pin,
bolt up.
Got my.
eye blocks.
Yeah.
We got
I actually
got bucket
I
hats.
forgot I had it on. I'm gonna leave it on for like all week.
And
Let's
then
go.
on top of that, the night one like people got their own swag bag.
Yeah.
So Ryan came around.
Ryan.
He came around. He's like, "Oh, you guys were here night one. Here's the hat we gave everyone night one.
Gave
like,
us draft hats.
come on, dude.
And a card.
yeah, $25. Like, go
Oh,
have
It's
fun.
$25, which
Get a
by the
water.
way,
Show it.
Yeah.
Show it.
It's
I'm gonna
not.
show it. I'm going to cover up the number so you jerk asses don't try to steal it. But the thing that
It's
I
a
want to show,
Charger Visa gift
the
card.
thing that I want to show is number one, it's got the charger on there, but
Yeah.
at the bottom it
Bolt
says
up.
Bolt Fam.
Yeah.
yeah, we got a Bolt.
This
Fam
is for the
Visa.
Bolt Fam.
Yeah,
So epic.
Just money. Here's
Yeah.
money.
here's $25. Go have fun.
Yeah.
Man, they just. I really
They
felt
just took care of us.
appreciated.
Like, it really,
yeah.
it was nice.
Super appreciated.
And he kept coming up telling us like, "Hey, get ready. This
Yeah.
is gonna happen."
Okay.
Oh,
so
and
hang
then-
on. Wait.
Yeah, go.
So the draft starts, first of all, and we're
Couple
used to
picks
watching
in.
it on TV.
Yeah,
And for some reason, watching it at home, especially rounds 2 and 3, it feels like it goes by a little bit fast.
yeah.
When you're there, it does not.
Molasses.
That was a 4 hours of, and it was. They would be like, the Seattle's pick is in. New Orleans is on the clock, and
Yeah.
we're like,
So you're expecting
wait,
like, okay,
we're
somebody's
still
going to
waiting
come
for
out.
Dallas to pick. What are we talking about?
Yeah.
Like they had the pick was in 3 down, and they're still waiting to deliver the pick like
Yeah.
4 picks ago.
Exactly.
So it's like, just deliver the pick.
Yeah, somebody come out here and say something.
Save pick
Yeah.
2. Yeah.
Save us.
And the thing that it's not that we forget, but we understand is that obviously now it's a TV production.
yeah.
So they've got
They
commercials.
blocked out 4 hours.
They
so
block
they're
out
gonna
time.
use it
We got to
all.
space things out. Even though you got your pick in, hold on to that thought because here's a word from our sponsors,
Yeah.
you know. And so it took a long time.
Yeah.
And so, but we had read the day prior that the Chargers were possibly rumored to be interested in moving up.
Yeah.
So as we're sitting there waiting, Ryan comes by and says, "Hey, Ryan comes by and says, "Hey, don't go anywhere. You guys
We're
gotta
like,
stay right here."
"Oh,
So
are we moving
immediately
up?"
our thoughts are like, are we
We're
trading up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have to be here? Because the cameras, every time a pick happens, the camera crew comes around. The fans are cheering because we got
you
the
gotta
guy.
be there. Yeah.
So they were like, don't go
Don't
anywhere.
go anywhere.
So we're
Hang
like,
out.
okay, cool. And so we're waiting. We keep looking up
We're
at
like,
the picks.
oh,
Like,
are we
are
moving
the
up?
Chargers going to come up and saying like, we've announced a trade? And it never happened. So we're like, what are we here for?
Why did we stay?
All of a sudden,
Legend.
the legend, the man, the myth, the legend.
Dude, he
Nick.
is a Charger legend.
hard? Let me accentuate the hard in the wick.
Yeah.
Yes, Nick Hardwick comes strolling up, and we lose
Just
our
the-
minds. Everybody gets up.
Yeah. He's the
He
best,
shook
dude.
everybody's hand. First
Yeah.
of all, classy act before anything else happens,
I
then-
have to retire this hat now.
and then starts signing stuff.
And I will say also, I mossed Nick Hardwick. I mossed him.
So during the draft,
While Nick's there, they're throwing out like the
people come out intermittently
"Yeah,
to be
here's
like,
some
here's some
shirts."
shirts.
Yeah.
You know, they don't have a t-shirt cannon, but they got people with arms,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's not very deep. You can
no,
chuck
it's
it.
it's a little gentle toss.
Yeah.
But-
And so one comes flying in.
And I go, that's a shirt coming. It's gonna hit Nick. Over him, catch the
Let me just get that.
yeah,
for you.
just moss Nick Hardwick. Sorry, Nick. Sorry, O-line.
You
That's
saved
fine.
his life.
I mossed him, dropped my phone. He's like, oh, sorry. He picks up my phone. I'm like, don't worry, dude. I just mossed you. Like, that was the greatest moment of my life.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, I wouldn't have kept the shirt. I was like, oh, yeah, because I caught it. That's why you wouldn't have kept it.
Exactly.
You just got mossed, my
It was
guy.
but he was so cool, and he
He's
like
the
hung
best.
out with
Yeah.
all of us.
He
and
was not in a
talked.
hurry to get out of
No,
there at all.
it wasn't just like, hey guys, like walking by.
No,
thing.
it was like
stopped,
oh, you sit 4 chairs in, come out, let's take a picture
took
together.
selfies,
With
signed
everyone.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just absolutely awesome guy.
Legend.
I'm so tickled that he came
Yeah.
by to do that.
Made my. I'm excited to hang this on my wall now.
Yeah, we got selfies.
This is gone. I gotta get a new Charger hat.
Yeah,
this
we
is
got-
my go-to hat, and it's
Yeah.
now no longer something I can wear.
Yeah,
And it's fun because Nick Hardwick is like getting pictures with current players is awesome.
always. Yeah,
Nick was a Charger, never played anywhere else. one of the few
San Diego
drafted by the San Diego Chargers, never played on another NFL team, retired an NFL Charger. So it's just like, I don't know. It's he's a legend. He really is. He snapped to Phillip Rivers, our
Forever,
GOAT, you know, like he was Phillip Rivers center.
I know. I
Teams
wish I
with
could have
LT.
talked to him to be like, can you just tell me?
What is he like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, just tell me stories. Like, I just want to hear.
Yeah.
Like, what was it like? So
It's so cool.
very cool. And then after that, we get our picks.
Yep.
First pick. I want to make sure I pronounce this right. Hang on. It is.
I know first name is Tuli.
Yeah, we got.
Last name
So we got Tuipulotu. 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 It's going to take some getting
Great
used
name.
to. God bless the Chargers.
Great
We're always
name.
picking names.
Yeah.
Legadu Nane.
Tuipulotu.
I will say there was a Yaya in the
There was a
draft.
Yaya.
My mom, her grandma name is Yaya for our kids.
Oh, that would have
It
been.
would have been cool.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but
So Tuipulotu. I want to make sure I get that right. Because
Tuli.
if I can get Ogbong Bamiga right,
Yeah, you can
I can
get
get
Tuli.
Tuipulotu.
Yeah.
And no one really saw that coming.
Yeah. So
We were all
first
kinda
of all,
shocked.
he was I had seen his name tossed around a little bit. And it wasn't as much of a shock to me as the Quentin Johnson. But at the same time, I was like, because there was guys on the board and I was like,
Branch.
Brian Branch,
Brian
Darnell
Branch,
Washington.
some other tight
There's
end.
some
Yeah.
big names up there that we could still go after. Again, Tommy T putting his neck out there. This is the guy. Like, this is who we want. And then you come to do a little bit more digging. Guy led the nation in sacks, 13 and a half sacks this year.
And he's a weird hybrid where he's an edge guy, but
He's
he's
a
also
D-tackle.
big enough to be going on the inside.
To me, it feels like this year, most of his time will be on third downs, D-tackle position, because you can have Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack. You put Tuli down in that D-tackle with Sebastian Joseph Day or whoever else on the other side. Those are 4 good pass rushers that are getting after it. So
Yeah.
it feels like a hybrid pick that they just liked him where he was. And yeah, it feels like both of our picks tonight were just hybrid guys. You know, like they don't.
Well, and it's a position that, I mean, would you consider Tuli an edge guy?
That's what people say that he'll become. But I really think
at 280,
he's 260 pounds.
260,
Yeah, he's 6'3", 260.
That's a big ass.
He could
edge.
put on 20 pounds and be a dominant D tackle. You know,
Monster.
it feels like that. I don't know. It's like this guy's awesome. We really like him. Let's bring him in and see what happens.
Right. Well, I mean, they've certainly done their due diligence. We have not. This was not even not just a name, but not necessarily the position that we were looking at. We were expecting tight end,
Yeah,
edge, which I mean, now
That's
we're
what
saying
he
he
Tuli
is
could be
kind
an
of.
edge.
Yeah,
And then, I mean, we still need somebody to return kickoffs and punts and stuff like that. So there was areas that we as fans felt were needs. This was not one of them. So we're not prepared to necessarily, wax poetic, but at least knowing that, hey, this guy had the most sacks and of anybody
in the country.
country.
He was
in
no
college
joke,
football
dude.
with 13 and a half sacks.
It feels like we drafted a football player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like the combine, maybe the numbers aren't there or whatever it is, but the guy had 13 and a half sacks in one football season.
Right.
That guy's a football
That's a
player.
football player.
And they lined him up from nose guard all the way out to a
Yeah,
9
that's what they said.
He's done everything.
He did the whole range.
The guy's a football player. He just gets after the ball. He'll make plays. Motor, like, I don't know. It feels like a safe pick.
Yeah. So, I mean, we got wide receivers, offense. So today we were still expecting offense, like even running back. Like,
Yeah.
we might need another running back because we don't know
A
what the
lot
Austin
went.
Eckler
It felt like a
situation is
lot
going to
went
be
today too.
And we didn't go that way either. Again, for the third round, third round comes around, and again, I want to make sure I pronounce it right. We get Daiyan Henley,
Yep.
another linebacker.
Yep.
So it's like,
Incredibly athletic.
A Kaiser White type is what
Yeah.
it feels like a hybrid. He played at Nevada where he started his college career. Played some safety, and then he was more of a linebacker at Washington State. But you're a Pac-12 linebacker, you're kind of like a safety because of how much they spread out and throw the ball. So he feels a little bit like a Kaiser White type, not Eric Kendricks, not a Kenneth Moore. He is a true like hybrid safety linebacker type.
right. Because
Kenneth Murray. I said Kenneth Moore. Kenneth Murray.
That's okay. So because we all know
and he's a smart ass, which I like.
Oh yeah, just a couple.
he's got a
little-
character.
Yeah, he's got some personality.
He's got that
Yeah.
smart ass
Yeah,
energy.
yeah.
I'm all about
Yeah.
that smart ass energy.
Because one of the things that we at least talked about was like, hey, Drew Tranquil, he's gone. He's on the Chiefs now. One of the things that came out today was Tom Telesco saying that, yeah, we're not going to be picking up Kenneth Murray's fifth-year option.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now you got to know that, all right, those are
What's
two
the future?
linebacker positions you got to replace. You did one of those with Eric Kendricks, who's going to fill in some of those other gaps. And so we picked up
right there.
Yeah, right there.
And he is this big special teams guy right off the bat.
Easily,
that's the great part about linebackers is they're just so versatile, right? It's like they are instant. Like maybe he'll grow into being a starting linebacker, but day one he's a special team starter, just like Nick Neiman from last year. Neiman had a great special teams year.
Yeah,
he might get some reps here this year at middle linebacker, like some consistent time in there when Kenneth Murray needs a break or Eric Kendricks is a little tired, the older guy. Like I think Nick Neiman could be a real contributor on the defense. That's what this third round pick feels like. That's just what the linebacker is. Like you don't draft them just to be linebackers. They're special team studs.
So do you think these are guys that are today? Are these guys that are like developmental guys or going to be contribiters?
Yeah, they're not.
Got to be contributors.
It's just not it's not a developmental. They're contributors, but not starters. That's what I feel like. Like not really nobody that we picked is going to be a starter.
And that's a good thing because we don't need them to be starters.
Right.
But the
They need
depth
to be
is
solid
if somebody goes down for a week,
yeah.
they're
going to be contributors for sure. They're just not starters. I think all three will contribute.
Yeah. And the thing that just kind of clicked to me as you were mentioning, like they got to start on special teams. Okay, special teams for a while has been lackluster at best. After the pickup of Ryan Ficken, how has our special teams been?
Yeah, it's been incredible.
We've been seeing some progress. So now, for me, seeing that, hey, Ryan Ficken's going to come in, he's going to coach up some of these new rookies, getting them up to speed, getting them to a place where, like, hey, like you said with Nick Neiman, like Nick Neiman did pretty good.
Yeah.
So now you've got a special teams coordinator that's going to get some of these guys up so that when the time does come for them, like, all right, time to step up. You're the next man up. You've already got a basis of can't think of the right word, like goodness.
Yeah.
With Ryan Ficken.
Yeah.
To now switch over into a defensive mindset to be like, you're now the starter because you've had so much success with Ryan Ficken. So, so we got him, and near the end, throughout the event, I'll say, you saw Roger Goodell going out and mingling with people. And it seemed to be no rhyme or reason. Like, okay, he just is over there. He's back there. Like there didn't seem to be like a path.
He was a ninja.
Because he kept having to come back up and help announce picks. They had some special picks, from other people coming up there.
Military.
So comes, and it's hard to tell because in front of us are the Denver Bronco fans. But apparently there were some stairs right in front of them. So Roger Goodell, we see him come out. And
I don't know where. This was in between picks. This was commercial break.
There was no rhyme or reason.
No.
I expect he's going to walk to the podium, but he goes past the podium
He
and
just
then
walks down with the
starts
security.
walking down some steps. And you're like, oh, he's coming down.
It's Roger.
Is he going to make a right or a left? Oh, he's making a left. Oh, he's coming
right at us.
He's coming at us.
He's coming right for us. So he starts walking up, and I'm a little bit more on the inside.
Yeah, you're tucked.
Which is fine.
Me and you are tucked.
I don't mind that. But Kevin and Kyle are near to the outside. And so he's coming by and taking photos, but security for this event was extremely tight. They were
aggressive.
There was
Very
no
aggressive.
give you the benefit of the doubt. I've seen you here all day. No.
This was like Secret Service
Go
level
sit in your
of-
seat.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Yes. It like pushing people back,
Yeah, yeah.
basically. Which, to be fair, people weren't clamoring. This wasn't like, Beatles being chased down the street by rabid fans.
This is you're walking towards us.
He's coming to us,
Yeah,
Your Honor.
rock
Like,
away.
what was I supposed to do? So he's coming down, getting pictures with some folks. Not everybody, though. So he was selective, I think, on who he took pictures with and started signing stuff as well. So he gets to us. What was it from your perspective? Because I was filming it.
I kind of pushed Kev. I was like, Kev, go get a picture. Like, give me your phone. Go. You got Like Roger Goodell has very mixed emotions from people, but it's like that's the NFL commissioner.
It was you pushed me to do that, and then he had turned his back fully. Like he was on the plane with me, where his back was to me. Yeah, and I was like, he's just gonna like turn around and go.
You don't want to touch him because
he flipped.
Security would have slapped you.
He went
he flipped around
immediately. I'm like, hi, Roger.
Can I get a picture?
Hi. Can I get a photo? And I just immediately went, boop.
Yep.
And got a photo with Roger Goodell. And it was
And then right after his picture, I was like, sign this.
Yeah.
And then
it was like
show the signature.
Yeah.
So this was that was our pass.
It's Raj.
And that's Roger Goodell's,
signature
right there.
I mean, you have whatever opinion you want. The guy's the commissioner of the NFL.
I mean, you can say that you met him, you got a selfie, you got his signature, regardless of your opinion.
His level of
he crossed your
celebrity
path.
honestly trumped everyone else there. Like people were like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah, there was no booze. Let me tell you, when he was close and you had
he's
an
taking
opportunity for
selfies
a
and
picture,
signing stuff,
no one's booing.
Nobody.
It was actually really funny because we were. I'm a filmmaker. I'm a camera guy, so I know like when people are doing like live broadcasts, like how that works. And I was talking to the guy. I was like, he was standing there because we had really good Charger fans with great setups. And he's like, I was like, what can we do to help you? That's what I asked him. He's like, well, just don't, when Goodell comes out, don't boo him. And we're like, okay, well, what if we do like a golf clap?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was with J Rock, and we were like, all right, well, we'll do a golf clap.
Yeah.
Is that cool? Yeah. He's like, and then the guy would just stay there, and then
Kevin, J Rock, just golf clap. And we got on College Game Day.
Yeah, we were on.
Yeah.
So it was wild. Be nice to the camera guys because they're working their asses off. That's
absolutely.
I know that from doing it.
From experience.
So
all right. Well, and then after that, the rest of the night,
Motley
just kind
Crue?
of like, the rest of the draft happened.
Yeah.
Nothing crazy. We saw a kicker get picked, which was crazy.
99.
Yeah.
Bold move. That was the
See if it
Niners?
pans out.
Was it the Niners? Right?
Stupid.
Yeah.
That wasn't, at least it wasn't the Raiders taking Jankowski first round.
Right.
But the amount of money you're paying a guy third round for
a lot.
Maybe he'll kill it. Who knows?
So the night ends and they say, hey,
get
ready. Motley Crue is going to be
They
coming
start
at
walking
you.
around handing out earbuds so you can protect your eardrums.
Because, with the band that was there, which, by the way, I liked the band.
Yeah,
I thought they
were
played
really
really well. The bass was intense.
They were tickle your butthole.
Oh, it was like every time they would just hit a certain frequency, you'd be like, oh,
hey,
I felt that in my nethers.
That's beautiful.
So they're handing out earbuds, and I say, give me that because I need to protect these babies. And it took them kind of a while. It was like an hour.
It was a
to
good
get set
45 minutes.
But once they got set up, lights come down. The projection. I loved the projection for this particular draft. Like they were projecting it on Union Station. They had monitors behind the windows,
LED walls.
Yeah, LED walls behind the windows, LED walls on the front. I thought it was really cool.
It was pretty incredible.
So Motley Crue was able to incorporate that into their set.
Their show,
and
it was great.
What do you think, Kevin?
It was awesome.
What was your opinion of Motley Crue?
Motley Crue. I love John 5. He's the new guitarist that took over. I had a great time.
It was fun.
The fact that
it was cool.
We got to experience that. Like
we got a free Motley Crue concert.
Where we were sitting was like $1,000 ticket.
Oh yeah, if you just went to a Motley Crue concert to be as close as you were.
Yeah. And they were awesome.
Cool. Yeah, that was so cool. So then we got on the shuttle, came home, and said, "Let's do a podcast.
Let's chat about it.
Let's talk about what all just happened." So, that's basically it. That's all that we've experienced so far. So, what are your thoughts about the 2 days that we had to experience with the NFL draft? Because neither one of us have ever been to an NFL draft.
Yeah,
before.
none of us.
Just like being together, guys. Like we got to do this together and we got to hang out.
Something that we've always seen on TV. We got to experience in person and with each other.
But it was also a fun Charger experience that you don't get in the offseason, right? This is kind of like the little taste of what we have during the regular season when we get to go to the tailgates and watch Chargers play football. It's that little midpoint, like, yeah, this is why we love it.
This is it.
You know, this is the being around the people and the Chargers, like really showing the appreciation for our fan base and coming out. And yeah, it was really
And just amazing at like the Chargers just took care of the fans so well.
Yeah.
Like,
And again, better than other teams.
way
better.
Like, say what you will about the Chargers, but you can't say that they don't take care of their fans.
They care about us.
They care about us.
Like, very much so.
Yeah, if you show up, they're gonna take care of you. Like they're gonna make it
They went above and beyond to like make us feel special.
right. And if you show up to our Patreon, patreon.com/Charger Chat,
Nice.
we're gonna take care of
Yeah.
And guess what? It's time to start a new streak. We've got not one, not two, but 3 names to shout out here. And that is from top to bottom, Eric Walsh, JDM Cruiser 95, which I have a feeling is JDM 2118, but I can't neither confirm nor deny, and Bryce Hintz.
Welcome to the party, pals. Let's go.
Thank you. Yes, golf
Golf clap.
because it's now
It's
1:30 in the morning.
Jesus.
The
It's
Goodell clap.
1:30.
We're not. It's not a golf clap anymore. It's the Goodell clap.
It's 1:30.
You gotta get some
I
sleep
gotta
on that
flight
plane,
pretty
buddy.
soon.
So
Suck it up.
thank you guys for joining our Patreon, because if you want, go to patreon.com/ChargerChat. We have
We got
shot
some
a lot of
We got
video.
some shit
Some
coming.
stuff that maybe you thought would happen, some stuff that maybe you didn't think would happen. Let's say there were some tortillas involved at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe.
made an appearance. Maybe. So yeah, go check it out. Patreon.com/ChargerChat. And if you don't want to go over there, that's totally fine. You can go on over to our regular website, chargerchat.com. Check out all the cool stuff we got over there, t-shirts, hoodies, and stickers. You can chat it up with other Charger Chatteteers in the member section and ask questions and Ask Boltfam. So go check it out, chargerchat.com.
It's pretty incredible how you do that.
We're episode
It's just muscle
264. If you
memory.
just say
It's
it
just-
200 times,
Yeah.
you learn
It just starts
exactly
coming
what it
out,
is.
yeah.
But we have something brief but cool coming.
Yes. So we were here in Kansas City, Missouri, to experience the NFL draft.
Yeah.
Our dear friends, the Brisket Broads, got to experience LA Chargers draft party in LA.
Might have been better.
Let's not say better. Let's just say a
Different.
experience.
Charger
A more Charger-centric experience.
Yeah.
And they, of course, shot stuff while they were there.
They're so good.
And they have a little teaser.
Teaser.
A teaser,
I
a news biche,
love teasers.
to share with you all. So let's go to that right now.
Hey guys. Hey. I know that you're going to have so much content being at the actual draft. So we thought we'd just give a little teaser for you of what's to come of our coverage of the draft party in Southern California.
An amuse-bouche, if you will.
Something to whet your appetite for things to come. Roll it.
There you go, Kevin. There you go, Kevin. We know you want what you want to see. That's for you, Kev. Cap shots.
And there's plenty more where that came from.
Brisket!
Rods.
Well, consider our appetites whetted.
And our amuse
Boost. I'm boosted
We've
right
been
now.
boosted. That's the title, by the way. Remember that.
Boost.
All right. Well, thank you, ladies, for giving us the ultimate calf shot of Justin Herbert. If there's more to come, I can't wait to see what other body parts you zoomed in.
They're giving us a full segment next week, so they're gonna full recap. It's gonna be awesome.
Can't wait to see it.
My God, you guys are amazing. I love this.
Thank you so much for that teaser. And without further ado, let's go to the Ask Boltfam mid-draft edition.
Time to put your money where your mouth is.
Hi, guys. Don't jam a thumb up his butthole. That's what you do. I wet myself in excitement. Oh, so hungry.
Your thoughts are like totally appreciated.
Catch you later, dude.
They love you, boy.
That's right, folks. Time for Ask Boltfam, and we started off with a familiar name, Bolt Up Cat.
I know her.
Who asked the question?
I love her.
Just got off our draft Zoom call. Q Johnston, kind of a dud, but whatevs. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, moving on to a better exchange of info. My stepmom sent me this card for Easter, and after seeing it on my desk for a week, I was like, oh, wait, this is a card for Wool Dog. In the spirit of regifting and sustainability, I chargered it up and would like to gift it back to Woolly Wool Dog Adam. I have attached it here. Hopefully you guys got it. Please acknowledge Minnie Fouts. P.S. Should have been Kincaid for the 21st pick. I love you. Bye. So yes, Bolt
You're
Up
giving
Cat.
presents?
Well, she at the very least sent us a picture and wants to regift it. So Cat, whenever we do cross paths, I would love to have this, but let me share with the group exactly what it is that you sent me, because it's kind of my thing.
Share it.
So as you can clearly see, it says your Woolly special.
Whoa.
With a Dan Fouts cutout, a
Wool sheep.
A little wool sheep with a Charger logo.
Mr.
Says
Fouts.
Bolt Up on top, and the old school Chargers down at the bottom.
It's a good gift.
That's a great gift. The fact that it's on your desk for a while, and then you're like,
gift.
That is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Woolly special. Perhaps this wasn't meant for me. That is very sweet of you, Kat. Thank you for number one, thinking of me, and number two, wanting to gift this to me again. I would love to have this. This would be fantastic. Yeah, as soon as we cross paths, I would love to take this off your hot little hands and put it up in my abode. So thank you for pointing this out. I've never seen this before. Your
So
Woolly
cool.
special with Chargers and Fouts and everything.
This is OG.
Oh yeah,
Original gangster.
thank you, Kat. Again,
Thanks, Kat.
bringing that to my attention. Let's move it on now to Mr. Peck R, who asked the question.
I don't want to double dip, but who cares? Today is a great day. Y'all got to the inner circle. You got to hang with Hardwick, making someone's wick hard, if you know what I mean. Who on here is pumped the HE double hockey sticks as me at this point? Bolt Up, K, love you, bye.
Hey, a hard Becker. You know what I'm saying?
A Hardwick.
Becker.
Peckar.
Peckar. Just saying it. I gotta put it out there.
But yes, we are.
The energy.
We are
is-
pretty pumped.
Yeah, right.
Because again, these are names that get called, and just because we didn't look at every single college player.
No.
Had we done that, we might have been like, oh yeah, I spent 5 minutes looking at his stuff, but we just don't have that kind of time or desire really to do that.
I just don't want to waste my time, because how
Exactly.
many people would you have looked at that are now a Titan or a Packer or a Bill? I'm like, good waste of my time.
You can do it for the first round. It's like literally the amount of people we were there. We saw these other fan bases, like they call a name like, who is that?
After the first round?
Yeah. Round 2 and round 3, like our second round pick, I knew who he was, but I wasn't familiar.
Do you think we were spoiled by I think it was the 2021 draft when we got Rashawn Slater and then Asante Samuel Jr.
Yeah.
And we had talked about Asante Samuel Jr.
Yeah.
That basically spoiled it from that point out, because now we're just like,
spoiling.
give me the magic.
Right.
That
Give me,
was
give me,
the
give me.
2021 draft.
Yeah.
And it just hasn't hit again. So no, we're pumped. I'm excited
Beyond.
for these guys.
Beyond excited.
Beyond excited. HE double hockey.
Can't
sticks
wait.
Pumped. Yeah. So, and Mr. Peckar, you had requested me to, actually your daughter requested me to sing a song, but it's not that I don't want to sing it. I do want to sing it, but it's from a movie that I have yet to see, and I don't want to spoil the movie for myself yet. You've seen it.
What?
It's the Super Mario Brothers movie. He wanted me to sing the Peaches
so
song.
good.
But I haven't seen the movie yet. So let me watch the movie. And as soon as I watch the movie, I will do that song for your daughter. I promise. Yes. Okay. So I don't want you to think I'm not doing it. I 100% will.
Okay.
But he wanted me to do like Justin.
Oh my God. This is going to be so much fun. Okay.
I just want to watch the movie. Just let me watch the movie, Mr. Pekar. I haven't run out to see it yet. I do want to see it. I will see it. I will do the song for you and your daughter.
Stay tuned.
Yes, stay tuned. Thank you for asking the question. Let's move it on now to Joker Hope. What do you think?
Certified fresh.
Okay. Who asked the question?
You don't have a computer here to turn
No,
on.
I have nothing.
Who do you think we are going to get today? I'm thinking a tight end or a defensive end.
You were right.
Half.
You
right.
were wrong.
Right. Half right.
Half right. You got.
Well, if you look at if you go by what they credit him as, it was a lineman.
No, he's a defensive end.
Tuli, they said as a defensive end on the broadcast.
Oh, did they?
Yep.
No, he's a defensive end. He's an edge rusher.
So you were one for two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would have
bet a lot of money that we were going to get tight end in one of the two picks.
Can I just say that I fucking hate Michael Mayer now?
Yeah, he's a raider.
Could have gone to
It wasn't his call, but still hate him.
Guess what? I was really on board, and then I got really off board.
Fast, yeah.
Catapulted off of that train.
Yeah.
You tucked and rolled really hard.
Suck that.
They moved up to go get him, too. They really wanted him.
I hope he sucks.
I hope he sucks.
So, yeah, well, we were probably thinking the same thing as far as tight end
going into today. Yeah, that kind of felt like that,
or running back or something. But
that was the move.
Ended up not being tight end. Will it be that tomorrow?
Probably not.
Probably not.
I don't think there's a tight end in our future this draft. I think they're fully, completely okay with what
I see. Interior lineman, another wide receiver,
offensive lineman,
punt return, kick return guy,
offensive lineman. I think they're going to go like the next
corner,
we
maybe
have
safety.
4
late.
more picks. I think 2 of those are offensive linemen. Really do.
We'll find out if Kevin is right. But Joker Hope, thank you for asking the question. Let's move on now to Athir Kadir.
Athir
asked the question. Well, dog, let's get serious, baby. Do you think this wide receiver QJ will be starting over Palmer? I think he should. But I want to hear from everyone. Love you, my boys. Herbert MVP, Boltfam 23, baby.
I love being in the same room with you and you do it. It's totally different energy.
It is a different dynamic.
I love that shit.
All right. Athir wants to know, Quentin, is he starting over Palmer? We'll call him Q. I think they've been calling him Q.
I think 100%.
Yeah. I think it gives you the ability to put Keenan in the slot.
Yeah.
Palmer feels like a slot type of guy as well. Not like a true X or Z. So it feels like if you have Mike out at the X, Quentin can be your Z, and then you have Keenan in the slot. It's like that feels good.
Pretty dirty.
Yeah.
It's real dirty, actually.
And I mean, not hating on Palmer by any stretch.
No.
Palmer was, I think, a 3rd round pick.
Amazing depth.
Yeah.
Great depth. You don't spend a 1st round pick on a guy that's gonna not start.
Right.
He has to start.
It's just he's in.
Which is hard too, though, because you have Jalen Guyton too that you just re-signed.
Right.
So there's just gonna be a lot of it doesn't matter who starts. At the wide receiver position, they rotate a lot.
Yeah.
Guys are in and out.
Fresh
Hopefully
legs.
you can keep guys fresh. So
Right. This isn't like a pitcher in baseball who wants to pitch the entire game.
who's gonna be in there?
People are
6 innings.
cycling out constantly.
Yeah,
so
totally.
it really doesn't matter who starts. Everybody's going to get a chance to play a position, basically.
Good at taste.
Yeah. So we're with you, Athir. Thank you for asking the question. Let's move on now to Coach Lago, who asked the question.
He's back.
Anyone else remember a guy we weren't all pumped about when he came? When his name was called? Do you remember? It was about 3 years ago. Yeah. How about that guy? Hugs. How about that guy? Listen to Staley's interview and tell me you're not excited. This offense is going to be brutal on opposing teams to defend Herbert for MVP. bolt the up. K love you, bye.
Agreed.
I love that so much.
Yeah, he called you out though, kind of hard about the Herbert.
Me?
Too.
He said, remember that Hugs? He called you Hugs. Apparently you guys are on that kind of a name basis now.
Remember when you really wanted Tua Tagovailoa over Justin Herbert? And now you're wearing a Justin Herbert
But more
jersey.
so that we did not think Justin Herbert was the guy.
We didn't. But now you're in
Why
love.
don't I spend the next minute wearing this over my face?
Yeah.
So the point of his question was
Don't overreact.
Don't overreact
Yeah, no
until
knee-jerk.
these guys hit the field.
Right.
Like you can listen. I think if you're disappointed or you don't think he's that
It's
guy,
okay.
keep the expectations
Yeah.
low. And then if he does come in and actually performs, then hey, guess what? He's
didn't-
excited.
yeah.
You got the guy. But if he doesn't, then you kept your expectations
Yeah.
low,
Yeah.
and you're not disappointed because you knew this was a bad pick to begin with.
Agreed.
And you look smart.
And then you look smart.
I agree.
Don't you want to look smart,
I agree.
Kevin?
I agree.
Coach Lago, thank you
Love
for
you,
asking
Coach.
the question. Let's move it on now to Rebolted 2006, who asked the question. Was a little surprised by the pick being who all was on the draft board at the time, but since we have all been fans, this shouldn't have been a surprise to us if we think about it. Outside of Chris Chambers, Travis Benjamin, and Eddie Royal, all the Chargers' top wideouts have been 6 feet plus. We're talking B. Jackson, Malcolm Floyd, Mike Williams, Ty Williams, just to name a few. So it's no surprise to see the Chargers add another big physical guy in the wide receiver room. With that being said, I'm working the negativity out of my life, so to start that trend, I'm excited to get a guy who can hopefully be explosive after the catch and really open up the short game in middle of the field, probably blossom into that wide receiver X guy. The more I watched his film and then introductory press conference today at work, because trying to help this cruel retirement home staff shovel stuff under the rug before state inspection, I'm actually really starting to like the dude. My one negative, QJ had a high percentage of drops during his collegiate career with over 11.8% last season. Does that concern you with this pick, with the Chargers being in the top 10 since 2019 with dropped catches? Kind of sad. Our offense can't catch and our defense can't tackle, ranking 26th in missed tackles with a total of 150 missed tackles last year. Fundamentals kill this team. Glass half empty or glass half full? By the way, super happy with the Tuli out of the USC. Hearing Darnell has an underlying medical issue. Darnell, Washington. Guess we rolling with Everett. K-love you, bye.
That was a great question.
So, first of all, Rebolted, I don't know if I would continue working for that retirement home if they're brushing stuff under the rug.
Yeah.
Maybe get out.
Might want to blow a whistle or two. But I'm glad that you're excited for the guy. And so the question being like the drop passes, one of the highest ones for college right now, I think at 11.8%. Are either one of you concerned about that?
I guess you could be. It's just a lot goes into the idea of a drop pass, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, was Max Duggan forcing balls to him in certain situations that he shouldn't, right? And like, how many of these were contested catches that you consider a drop that were actually like him going and trying to make a play? Now, if it's 11% or just like he's wide open, ball hits him in the chest and he drops it, sure, that's concerning. Yeah. But I can't take one statistic and doesn't tell the whole story. So
Exactly.
I'm willing to hedge that our coaching staff knew that stat, watched it in that film, to be still confident in him as a first round pick. So if that rears its ugly head come this first season and he drops a bunch of balls, it's not cool.
I think it's time for him to hit the jugs machine because Justin throws laser beams.
Mm-hmm. And Justin puts it in spots that aren't necessarily that apparent. Like the window is small.
No,
you got to be able to catch that.
I really feel like depending on what he's running with the routes that he's doing, like he's getting a fireball coming at him. You know what I mean? So that's the only thing that I'm something to can be slightly
It's something to
concerned
take
about.
note of, but he's now in the NFL. He's going to get paid an NFL salary. He's got to be able
He's
to
a professional.
put it. He's a professional. He's got
Suck
to be
it
able to
up.
put in the time, get better at his job, know that this is an area of opportunity for me to get better, and
Go to
do
the
so.
get it. Literally, he just made enough money. He can buy a jugs machine.
Yeah.
Do it and just like have somebody fire balls at you at 100 miles an
2
hour.
hours a day.
2 plus.
2 plus.
3
plus.
plus.
Gym trainer Duggan says 3. So, but yeah, I don't think we're worried about it yet until we start seeing a regular season. Then you can start really making judgments because then that's when it happens.
But the thing is, he's a first round pick. We demand excellence from a first round.
Right.
Like there's no time. There's
the
no
margin
time
for error is small.
There's no time for drop balls.
Yeah.
From him.
So great question, Rebolta. Glad you're trying to be more positive. And again,
Love that. I love that.
That's great.
Hey, let's lock it in. Juice it up.
Okay. It's almost 2 a.m, folks. Rebolted 2006. Thank you for asking the question. Let's move it on now to Boltville 714.
Oh, I know.
Who asked
him.
the question?
I want to know why our fans can't just come to grips and just root for Q until he can prove them right or wrong. It's Justin freaking Herbert who's gonna throw him the ball. Chill the out, Bolt fam. Is he the speedy wide receiver that we wanted? No. But the draft ain't over, mofos. Sit back and let Gangsta Tommy go to work. Or am I being too optimistic and shamelessly positive? Because I was the only lucky fan who got to ask some of the Charger players that went up on stage questions at the draft party. Or could it be because I got signatures from Vato, Kendricks, and the motherfucking GOAT LT who signed my mini helmet and my son's jersey? Either way, I'm glad this year's draft got to prove to everyone that we as fans don't know shit about fuck, regardless of how many mock drafts we go through. What I want to know is, did you guys get a chance to see Will Levis's girlfriend? Check her out, Wool Dog. She looked like she may like cats. Just throwing it out there. Wink, wink. Go get her, Tiger. Meow. Say love you, bye.
Sorry.
I'll be honest, Boltville 714. I knew we weren't going for a quarterback, so I didn't even look for Will Levis or his girlfriend.
Can we talk about Will Levis for a second? Kyle, tell us about your thoughts on him and not being there for the second round of the draft.
That was pretty weak.
Yeah, Will Levis was there for the first round, sat around the couch, never got a call.
And then he had a little
Next
pity
day,
party. Baby boy didn't show up.
Yeah.
But you know who did? Brian Branch.
Brian Branch stuck around and came out
he got
on
a
stage.
standing ovation by everyone there because they were like, wow, this guy
What a
just showed
stud.
up, sucked it up.
And when they asked him, like,
experience.
yeah, why did you stick around? He's like, this is a once in a lifetime thing.
Yeah.
Well, I think Will Levis, I think we all need to get on the bandwagon of like, that guy sucks and we hope he fails.
He sucks and he's going to fail. Yeah, he sucks.
Yeah, big time.
Because what is the name
Bad
in Drafty?
He's Bo Callahan.
That's a Bo Callahan move right there.
Total.
Nobody's
Bo
showing
Callahan.
up at
Nobody
Will
came to
Levis's
his
birthday
birthday.
party.
That guy sucks so
and I
much.
don't know if that was his girlfriend or a paid escort.
Hey,
Bo Callahan.
Bo Callahan.
hey, enjoy your mayo in your coffee, you bitch.
All right. Boltville 714. Awesome that you got all those signatures, by the way.
Dude, that is next level.
Got to
rad.
ask them questions. Clearly, next year.
We might have gone to the wrong part.
Well, next year. There's always next year.
It's always next.
We got
That
Nick
might be
Hardwick
the-
and Roger Goodell.
Yeah, dude.
I did. That's pretty
Next
cool.
year. That might be the move.
Yeah, that's a move.
Boltville 714. Thank you for asking the question. And we go out of Ask Boltfam with, wait a minute, Mr. Peckar?
Picard again?
Double dipping Peckar?
He referenced it in his first one.
Mr. Peckar, who asked the question. Now my question.
Who amongst the three of you is the biggest Herbert fan? Now, for the other two, who are you the biggest fan of currently on the Chargers? Get on the Quentin Johnstone hype train. Bolt the f*** up, FTR. K love you back. I think Kevin is trying to say
flex
that he is the biggest Herbert fan.
Which
he's flexing.
Can't tell.
That was a soft flex. It's fine. No, don't do that. Yes, I would. I'd like to put my name out there for like the biggest Herbert fan.
I would say that you wear it on your sleeve more than we do, because we're big fans as well.
Yeah, huge. I'm so tired.
Ringing endorsement from Kyle. Yes,
so tired right now.
Huge. That was like Alan Arkin. Boots, shoes, yes, huge. So for the other two, who are you the biggest fan of currently on the Chargers? Like if Kevin is, if he's the biggest Herbert fan, who are we more fans of that would outshine Kevin being a fan of? I think prior to the more recent news, I would have said Austin Eckler for me. Now it's a little sullied based off of everything being aired out. But I would have, prior to all of that, I would have said I'm the biggest Austin Eckler
I feel
fan.
really good about my pick. It's easy for me.
Well, it was just like he was doing all the right things. He was an undrafted free agent, worked his way hard up through the ranks. I love the guy. I loved everything that he brought. And then now it's just kind of
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I could pick one guy.
I'll say
so
this.
many.
Kevin, do you have a Keenan Allen jersey? I don't have a Keenan Allen jersey.
So maybe Keenan Allen. There you go.
Yeah. I would say you're probably the biggest Keenan Allen fan.
Cool. I like it. I'll take it. I like all the Chargers, but if I'm bigger Keenan than you guys, then I'll take it.
What about you?
I'll stick with Austin Eckler for right now, because I have mild hopes that maybe something might get worked out. It was a little speed bump in my fandom for Austin Eckler, because
maybe he put his foot out there and realized grass is not greener.
Maybe
what the Chargers have to offer is enough, and I get to stay a Charger.
Only time will tell.
Only time will tell.
Well, Mr. Pekar, you double dipping son of a bitch.
I love it.
Love it. And thank you for asking the question. And thank all of you for asking questions on this short week. We understand that we asked questions a little bit early.
Yeah.
But we appreciate all of you guys coming in and asking us questions. Hopefully the rest of the draft, we might get some surprises, because last year we had Jamari Salyer fall to us. Just because we didn't get the guys that we've been talking about doesn't mean that there's not going to be some studs that are going to fall to us, and we're going to be
100%
amazingly surprised by when it comes time for them to actually come in and step up and play, like Jamari Salyer. So
100%.
We'll see how the rest of the draft goes, but I think that's going to do it for us here at Charger Chat.
Yep.
Any final thoughts there?
Can't wait to go to sleep.
What a pussy.
I'm so tired.
Wait to go to sleep.
It's 1:53 in the morning right now.
That's going to do it for us here at Charger Chat, folks. Don't forget to bolt up, because we're ready for any squad, any place.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Okay, love you. Good night.
Love you. Bye.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
When you need your calves to look great on game day, reach no further than Justin Herbert's Calf Cream. Look, when you see someone's calves, it makes a statement. Do they take care of themselves? Do they care about their calves? Well, Justin Herbert does, and that's why we have Justin Herbert's Calf Cream, keeping your calves soft and smooth and ready to show off on game day. Justin Herbert's Calf Cream. You know you want it.